Hey guys, it's Matador. Welcome back to Shipbreaker. I changed my mind last episode, or after last episode. This will be my last video in this recording session. Forget the scanner right now. The demo charges, I'm not even using them and they're already draining. Interesting. I know I needed to get some of this dealt with, so I am. I needed some of it to be not so broken. There's wires here. There's no distributor though. It's fine. What the heck, man? I didn't even hit that hard. Man, do I feel dumb. Honestly not sure how that managed to do that kind of damage, but oh well, it happened. I guess there's nothing I can do about it. I think I got cheated there, but you know. Game doesn't care what I think. So let's see, last episode we learned you can't use one atmospheric regulator to operate multiple rooms. Fortunately, I had the cockpit that I didn't remove it from. And that cockpit ended up being very useful in stopping the rest of the ship. Getting all the rest of this out of the ship, all the air. Mattresses, get out the way. Next to worthless. Yeah, think about it. I probably want to just do the classic, remove the housing, come back up here. Oh yeah, last time it was the ghost ship in the last video, wasn't it? Still hate that thing. I'm gonna always hate that thing basically just threw itself away. Let me see, can I shift this? Is this loose? It is. Into the processor. You are in the way. I have to go... Right now, I have to go all the way up there and then come out. Which is fine with a nice long meltdown. But at the same time, I would rather not. Take that kind of time. So let's find another route. I was about to cut that glass out. But I'm thinking this will be better. I don't lose out on any salvage. At all with this route. It does make it a little bit quicker. Brings me right on top of it, too. I could remove those right now, but that's not worthwhile. Because that will make it out. Let's get that out of the way. Get out of the way. Move. Move, I say. Move. That's not important right now. Alright, I do need to cut my way out of here somehow. Get out of the way. Okay, now that's free. I do need to open up one of these walls somewhere. This might be that glitch from last time where they're not. It's acting like they're not all done. Pretty sure they are though. I think I got 2 of them at once and then happened upon the 3rd one. If not, I'm gonna take a look around, but if I'm wrong, hopefully I'll catch the 3rd one. Scoot that away. Two, three, four. Cut that away. That doesn't matter because these are loose, right? Yes. Boy, I had a controlled meltdown. Yes, I get it. We're not blowing up again. Not doing something that dumb.
It's now time to skedaddle.
Am I actually running out of oxygen faster because of that? No. I'll just float. Antenna base, I destroyed that? Yeah, well. Or be careful about how you create violent decompression.
Good morning,
Tip.
Shipbreaker. Lynx mandates a maximum of 8 hours of sleep. Any extra sleep time will be docked from the next pay cycle.
Let's check our terminal, see if there's anything. No, there's not. Okay. What was I wanting to do next? Get the disarming mechanism up. I don't want the auto deploy. I don't care about throwing them. That'll be it for now. Oh, I forgot. I need fuel. I don't think there's any in this ship. Or they're not actually run out. Cut these off. I'll leave that center together right now. And hopefully I won't need to cut that apart. Need more than it already is anyway. So yeah, that should be free. Everything else, the side panels should be their own now. The more or less spine of the ship should all be one. Both the upper and lower spine should be their own. I don't care, I'm gonna call, that's what I'm gonna call them, is the upper and lower spine. Because that's more or less what it is. It's clear. Right now this is the more dangerous section of the ship. Let's go ahead and work on it first. Get over here. You as well. Get over there. So if you know this game, you'll understand what I mean. If this is a game that you've not seen before, you won't. But when it comes time, I will ask you guys which you would rather see. And if you want to have any input, then I suggest you make a comment when the time comes. Otherwise, probably I will choose probably the most basic path, if that makes sense. The expected path. So if you want to see that, obviously when time comes, let me know. Just in case, somebody else decides they want to see the other route. If you know, you know. Low at 5. Yeah, that is kind of low. Alright, so we're gonna run as if this power generator is good to go. We're gonna act like I know that this is ready to go, rather than just me hoping that it's ready to go. As I am. It is going fast enough, I think. I'm running low on tethers here.
There's 5 minutes left. You know what to do. We were out.
can grab this from way up here.
Caution. No tethers remaining.
What the crap was that game? What did I hit? What of this needs to go away? That needs to go away. That needs to go away.
Salvage deposit secured. Credits awarded.
Okay, none of that stuff actually matters. None of it counts as something. Get out of here. Get.
One minute left, Carter. If you got something cooking, now's the time to plate it. Bring it to the table.
Definitely need to make sure to get tethers next shift.
Salvage secured. Applying credit.
Alright, destroyed a few things, whatever. Excuse me. I think I'm gonna save my links tokens today for
Good morning,
after my
Shipbreaker.
next shift.
Please enjoy the following inspirational message. Success is not the key to happiness.
Because I know I'm gonna
Happiness
get
is
a bunch
the
of
key to
stuff.
success. If you love what you do, you will be successful.
Yeah, have voice going. Alright, I've more or less stripped the shell off the ship.
Deposit accepted for processing.
Dang it, I forgot about tethers. Oh, wrong way. I want to go up.
Welcome to Vendatron 9000.
Tethers.
Processing valuable deposit. Credits transferred. Salvage deposit registered. Account credited.
Get out of here, fabric.
Salvage deposit accepted.
So now I should have some stuff that I was really wanting unlocked. Some more durability drain, if I remember correctly. We just looked at it the end of last episode. It is now 38 minutes in to the 36 minutes into this episode. And I had a brief break in between. And it's late at night. No, late-ish. Because it really depends on what your definition of late is. For me, apparently that's 9:20. Typically go to bed around 10 because work days are, I wake up at 3. Could wake up at 4, but knowing me, I struggle to wake up. Bam. All this needs to go. Is the best way to get this out. Well, a good chunk of this can come out through here. At least. Easy hole in the wall. atmosphere regulator. Oh yeah, don't you just love when half of the atmosphere regulators are broken and every room in the ship is pressurized? That is something that annoys me. Like, so you mean I can't depressurize the ship the way I should? Because atmosphere regulators are broken that I didn't break. And for some reason, Link still wants them, even though they don't work. But yet, whenever I break them, Link doesn't want them. It's something I just don't understand. Ah, yes, the air filter. That's right. And this can be barged. What is this? Get over there. Oh wait, that wasn't supposed to be that way.
Ship's got about
Oh well.
5 minutes left in her.
I don't think it went.
Yeah. You're out.
Salvage deposit secured. Credits awarded.
Out and around.
Salvage deposit confirmed. Applying credits.
Out and around. Access panel. Excuse you. Goes over there. Computer, you go down.
Salvage secured. Credits deposited.
Oh, something I didn't make mention of, but is actually mildly important to take note of.
Salvage deposit accepted.
In the ghost ship. If you remember that one from, what was it, last episode? You remember when the, spoiler alert, remember when we had the issue with the ship just deciding to vent itself down into the barge? You'll note that I could still pull things out of that.
Applying credits.
The furnace and the processor destroy things. The barge does not. The barge does not process things until after the day is over. That is something very important to take note of for
Deposit confirmed. Applying credit.
future reasons. Means that if you just wanted to get rid of a ship, you couldn't just barge it and say you did it. You would still have to, not until the day was over. But yeah, you can't speed run with your friends and say that you completed a ship almost instantly. Just by barging the entire thing. It would still take you the entire shift clock, or you going back into the hab to do that,
Credits awarded.
to technically complete your ship. That down there, that mounting, or that, was it heat plate or something like that? From the thermal spreader, thermal plate. That I could still take out and put elsewhere. If I could somehow remove it, I would.
One man left in the supply car. Just don't do anything I wouldn't do.
If I want to, I will huff random oxygen.
Processing value processed. Credits
I'm an adult here. I can huff random oxygen if I want.
salvage registered.
Imagine hearing that out of context. Let it go. There we go. Level 17. We'll be able to finish up this ship in the next shift.
Good morning,
I slur my
Shipbreaker.
words with S's really
This is your
badly.
daily wake-up call.
Unstable or hazardous cargo. Oh, nope, we got mail. Emergency issue. You want to read it? Go ahead. I'm gonna go ahead and continue on. Another helmet. Let's get the rest of the oxygen upgrades. Last oxygen upgrade. Let's get. Could get tether lifetime. Get the strength upgrade. Up next, I want to get this cooldown. Heat capacity cooldown or whatever it is. Yeah, the thermal plate.
Watch out now. You're gonna want to be in touch more delicately. Oh, I'm so sorry. Dale, what in the hell are you doing? I'm so sorry. Mr. Rhodes, sir, okay, Kato, please stop. I need to hear this from you. You have received full Shipbreaker training, right? Yes, I have. Ships are different. They're complicated. So you want to be trained on every single ship that might possibly show up in the yard? What about just basic problem-solving skills? Honestly, Kato, I'm a little surprised you're even here. Al, come on now. In management, we have a say. Disagree and commit. You can disagree with a decision, but you must commit once it's been made. I may say disagree with your place here, Kato, but you are a Lynx shipbreaker, and I am committed to that. Are you committed, Kato? Yes, I am. Well, what are you waiting for? Get back in there and try it again.
That's bad.
Salvage deposited. Applying credit to account.
It's just like, it's not even rude. It is completely disrespectful. And even the word, I don't even know what the word is. I know disrespectful is not enough to describe what that was. And unfortunately, it is not an unrealistic thing. I know somebody who actually had that happen at my job. Now, granted, the circumstances were a bit different. A fair bit different from what my understanding of the situation is. There was an accusation made that people went with even though it wasn't true. A serious accusation.
Salvage deposit registered. Account credited.
But management still looked at him and went, you know what, I would have fired you if I could have. They're up to me. More or less, I've fired people for less.
Salvage deposit secured. Credits awarded. Salvage deposited. Applying credit to account.
But oh well. Unfortunately, there's nothing you can do about it when people who are at fault are also the ones who would review the case. Which obviously is a problem, but welcome to the workplace. That's not moving, it's way too heavy.
Salvage destroyed. Please be attentive.
I am paying its engine have voice. Keep going. That's a light. That's a light. And that's a light. There's one light in this. I may as well grab before I just shove the rest of this into the barge. Oh, there's that access panel. Oh, I missed. Hey, other door. I don't care. There it goes. And in we go.
Cutter 9346-52. Your designated
Yeah,
sleep
yeah,
period
I'm
is
awake.
now over.
Calm down.
Have a great day.
Nothing in there. I said I was gonna go for that cooldown. I think I'm still gonna do that. Or that just heat capacity. Arguably better. I don't know what I want next. I don't care about the resynth. Hearing sounds that aren't actually there doesn't matter to me. But you know. Nothing really needs fixed. So. Oh, and what was my debt at? Ah, yes. I am just over $1 trillion in debt. Sweet. I should be down below $1 trillion next episode, I think. Alright, well. I do hope you guys have enjoyed. I certainly did, and it's time for me to go to bed. So, have a good one, y'all. Bye.